Whole muscle spasm communications to Ellen, DNA structure line interference, program line center connections, operate all level systems. Change spine repeaters, graph interference line channel, open up all connections. Everything through sequences, high lining and system rotations. Particle line centers, cell regeneration interference, all programs to computer alignments, trapped system to locations, open up new door dimension line interference, open up all new cell generation line centers, heat pads are coming into rotation connections, cold fronts in an allocated line center, put Allen in a DNA track line center rotations, communications, ground line rotation, back and balance. Okay, Ellen, how's it going? You're all done. You had muscle spasm interference, so that's okay. I took that out of the track system, so right now it's pulsating. So it's like it's contracting right now through interference line condition. It's amazing when you bend over and basically, you pull something right here, right? So it's all about realigning the spine because the spine is the center of you through travel, right? So that's center opposite system to locations. And Tina, yes, you are basically connection to all program line center positions of Zeus. Okay, you are the daughter of Zeus. One generation light center, two generation to its location positions. First daughter in the generation light systems of Zeus. Congratulations. Now, let's get back into communication line interference. All programs setting to connections are going to go through dimensional door trap interference locations. Okay. Way ahead of the curve, people. Way ahead of the curve. So, it's amazing. What's up? Well, Floresius, Floreus. I never think to the flower as you. You are the flower of light. Okay? It's dimensional line center conditions, all levels of goddess, and calculation modifications. So your nature weathers of high line center conditions of all levels of Zeus, right? And then high position locations, right? First generation, daughter of Zeus. You start to remember more when you go to extremely high level system in position. That's how I knew things through calculations. When I went into first intelligence, and I say, "Whoa, Father, here's Mother." It's amazing how they put things all together, right? So how's everybody doing? Awesome. Explains why my sacred flame is Greek. Yes, and it also explains why you're in nature, right? So in all positions, all together, locations. So this is when you get to know all levels of intelligence, and when you come to me, I just fill in the holes for you. All right. So basically, let's go in system here to its location. Fascinating stuff. Yep. Woo. Hoo-ah. Tina, Janet, Samantha, how you doing? Christopher, how's it going? Ellen. So Ellen, you feeling better now? Okay, she's good. Commander, what'd I miss? Oh, Tina can tell you. Another one bites the dust. Yeah. Turn up, yeah. Yeah, so I just refired, revamped, and relit all level positions to Ellen's spine, right? You have to know all levels of the spine because it's a constellation path, okay? So you have to understand what it is, and it's all position of you through calculations. And like I said, even though you got 114 chakras, you have to really basically understand you all levels because it's sensitivity of vibration that has to stand as point view, has to stand in the calculations. So if you're like this and or you're like this and you're it's like you heard yourself here, You really have to know the operation of you. That's all. It's the attachments that's inside. It's important to understand how to communicate to all levels of what's going on. with your physicals, with your computer lines, and what's going on with your cells and reproductive system. Okay. All right, Don, how's it going? Don, very powerful video. I watched it. It's excellent. Giving back, giving back, giving back. And that's what you want to do. Now, 12 line center locations, 12 activation core line system, and 12 locations to its high position center. In position, that's what's happening right now. 12 dimensional time. That's what humanity is going into. They're going to higher levels of conscious level system. This is going to put them into 20 communication cycles, rotation to its conscious level system, keeping them into the flourish. So flourish is positions to high level connections. So it's like coming into your own comic hero. Okay, male, female aspects or anything, children line system. Just try to imagine that, when I was a kid, I always wanted to be like, the vigilante or the conditions of high level system, the superhero. I mean, you can be whatever you want, but truly understand it's always in conditions of what you want to become. And so it puts you into, anything through Batman, Spider-Man, Wolverine, Graviton. I mean, there's so many things. And this is what everybody's coming into. They're coming into their own powers, right? Even the human species that are not awake to line center. It's very powerful to come in this position, but they're going through 12 dimensions of time now. And this is going to put them in the 12 strands, DNA line connection inference, program channel line connections, past traumas, present positions, future relation, all in line connections, all rotation. Okay. I did a very powerful video on that. People are getting more angry now because they want more answers. Well, go to my school. That's it. Just go to my school. You want answers? Go to my school. Okay. I'll help you out in all ways and forms, but getting aggressive, getting angry doesn't help. Makes things worse. Overloads your circuits. You don't want to do that to a location or anything track system. So drink your water today. We're going to do some travel. We're going to travel through line centers. We're going to open up new dimensional doors. You guys are going to be blown away because you've never seen this before. So it's kind of like going into a new house and renovating. It's brand new, right? And there's no furniture. It's just a structure of a space. So you have to train and understand the space of you through structure line system. Imposition is understanding. I'm here. As soon as I go outside, there's another structure, but it's all in the same location. As soon as I go outside, now you're in an environment. So it's more of an expansion, right? So the more you expand outside, the more the inside comes alive. And that's very powerful how we come into this position locations to its influence direct line system. So today we're going to travel through the galaxies of dimensional doors. We're going to open up the dimensions of doors. We're going to go through key lock frames. We're going to go through key finders. We're going to go through high level rotations. I'm going to give you guys each a skeleton key. Ooh, skeleton keys can open up any door, right? So we're going to go through dimensional line center. Okay. It's like a haunted house, but it's not a haunted house. It's more levels of structure on your position locations. I want you guys to understand when you're going through hologram line center, you're going to see each other, but you're going to have your own skeleton key. It's a maze within a maze to dimension to more doors to its line conditions, right? So it's going to be fascinating what we're going to do today. All right. All about the keys. Yeah. Well, it's the keys of the universe. I got that when I woke up right away. Right? Tesla came to you through divine timing. Right? All about understanding the keys of the universe. If you're trying to understand how the universe operates, try to think of energy, vibration, frequencies, and harmonic resistance, people. Okay? So, and that's a true understanding. That was just the basics for me. I didn't think, oh, wow, cool. Fifth dimension, shapes, line center, rotation connections. Oh, geometric line center. So when you travel higher, you go into higher levels of dimensions. You open up doors. So each time you open up a door, it's fascinating, right? So Keys to the universe is a skeleton key. So I can open up every door to every dimension, to every planet. So we're going to do that today. Just in your track system, not every other universalized solar systems. We're just going to stay in the solar system where you are through locations, right? But I just want to show you how it's powerful to have your own skeleton key. It's like having keys to the city. All right. So we're going to communicate to the high rotation line center rotations, communications to the keymaster, right? I communicated with him last night to rotation line center. All right, so we're going to have a round of keys, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place your identification code line center rotations into each key frame. And we're going to open the key door lock center. It's going to be a dimensional door. It's going to be a big dimensional door. You guys are going to have your own skeleton key. Okay. Door line center rotations, key ring and interference to its line system, to its location. All right, so your keys on keys. All right, keys on keys. Keys on keys, keys on keys. All right, I don't have to do so many. I just, what I'm doing is just, it looks like this, the rotation. All right. Keys on the lock door line center, dimension lock interference, all position locations. Let's go through all dimension line centers. Communicate to all ground line centers of the keymaster. Now you're seeing the keymaster to high rotation line conditions. Open up all of the door recognition timeline centers. Okay, bring in portal defense line centers, the galactic forces, everything to the GFL Communications Rebellion Alliance. Give them the key frame position to a location to their own identification to their own skeleton key. Travel directions of timeline center. Take it out of the equation. Travel direction of timeline center. First door, cannon position location. Security line defense is coming in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 dimensional time lock centers. 20 minutes, have fun. All right. Have fun. Actually, half an hour. 30 minutes, have fun. All right. All right. I know it's honey peanut butter and almond. Honey's really good for you. It's good for your energetic waving patterns to your heart. Right? It's like endorphins kicking in. It's like the the hydrolysis connections, all this is electrolytes to water through framing position locations. So, I usually have the chocolate latte, but I'm having the almonds now. These are really good for your tract system and immune system. That's protein. So, so that's it, Commander. You got the skeleton key. You're opening doors. Have fun. Explore. All right. A lot of people are afraid because they don't have you have to have your own key to open doors to dimensions. All right, Janet, how's it going? My head and neck is off. Self felt like the discrimination of those. Yeah. Yeah, reversing cycles and interference locations. Psychops are off center to all position to your computer frames there, Janet. Realign, readjust the computer line interference. Put the system rotation position locations on track line connections to computer identifications of Janet. There you go, Janet. You're on signal. You guys are all identified through different skeleton keys. So. I really want to get started, right? To get that first so we can get into higher level rotation. Golden arches hanging out in the garden with unicorn. Atheist. Yes. Lieutenant, how you doing? Gold, gold, gold. The amber. My key is gold with rainbows coming out. Yeah. See water, beach around large rock wall. Yeah. So it's kind of like you open a door and you're seeing something else. You could see nature. I mean, it doesn't mean it has to be a structure of a building. It could be anything. And that's the most magical thing about dimensions and opening up doors to other computer worlds. It's all computer world. It's digital world. So you have to send the digital line centers. You have to send the graph line systems. You have to send the atmospheric connections. You have to send that all levels of you through digital framing. Right? Water's a theme. My heart was glowing rainbow energy today. Beautiful. My crystal staff is a skeleton key. Well, there you go. See, everybody's different. Golden key, skeleton keys, crystal staff. Marble white golden room, throne made out of jewels, testing in the water. Oh, this sounds fun, you guys. Yeah. Banshee, I don't. I see mermaids are carrying the emerald tablets in their hearts and doing lots of recalibration. There you go, Ellen. They take me down to my throne. Wearing flowing white gown. What imagination you guys got. But it's amazing too, because it's not just the imagination. You're actually seeing these things because you actually are there. That's interesting, you know, and it's because you are there because you've already been there. That's why it's so powerful. It's the mind. It's the mind conception, remembering its solar generation lights and its communication to its skeleton key. It's knowing how to use it and open up the doors, right? Because a lot of people are afraid to move forward, right? They say, okay, you got a bunch of keys. Which key do you open? You got a ring of keys. You got 30 keys. Which one do you open up first? Right? Which way do you want to go? You know? It's magical wonderland, you know, when you're opening up dimensions and doors of other time all through space. Atlantis again, sobbing already. Well, retracking systems there, Ellen. Yep. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. So Ellen, track line center, all levels of 0. Right. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they're all positioned to all directions. All right. So you have to understand what all that means. Right. What does it all mean? Why am I getting so many zeros of 6-track locations? Right. So it's all positioned at 2 calculations, future relation, because it's all a speed line center to its connections. All right. So it comes into 6, right? Equals 0. Okay. Underscore. This is where you use all position location. Underscore, right? All right. Equals diamond to location, northwest, south, and east. Okay. Clocking system location to its position. Time line its center line and interference to its line conditions to its program system location. Right? So all those zeros of 6 within 4 is this, the attraction. There's the formula. There's the structure. All right? All right. And so you have to understand all structure, position, locations. Yeah, it is. It's a clock. Fairies are showing you around. Cool. Energy is balanced. Emerald tablets in my heart now. Balanced. I'm seeing a shiny river, light flowing in front of us. Nice. It's great to see how you guys are going through perception. Opening another door now, being led to kaleidoscope, colored helicopter, made out of flour with Jake Unicorn flying in it. Cool. Great detail. Golden threads are bundling horizontal in a new tube of setting. Underground setting up pipelines, ley lines. Cool. Flying around on my dragon, making cloud formations. Diamond in the ground. Oh, this is my starting point for my heart. Okay. Every time you go through a dimensional door, it changes your position and how you see yourself as spiritual connection. Right? So you start remembering more. So all these doors, okay, is you starting to remember. Clears the pollution in the oceans, keeps the information in my heart sacred. We are flying over lush green mountains, looking down, now entering different time zone. Going into a crystal cave. Wow. Landing now by a crystal palace. Now in my unicorn and crystal cave. Ooh, cool. So you guys are going into the same cave. Cool. Opening these doors, no fear, right? As the universe of me knows one else. Yeah. Truly surrendering to these. And that's how you guys, to its position, opens up all love conditions. Right. And that's what Nikola Tesla was talking about. To understand the universe is to understand the operation of energy, frequency, vibration, harmonic resistance. So it's basically like opening up the treasures of you that once forgot. Opening these doors, no fear, right as their universe of me. Now, elves, crystal palace, Antarctica, but not cold. Walking a path, made crystals and lighting up different colors as I walk. Mermaid is showing me codes and heart controlling weather, rain through element of water and heart. That's cool. Samantha. Jamie, how you doing? Good morning. Soul family, we're listening as long as I can while I work, less than normal. Oh, that's great. Thanks for being here. Going through another door. 2 huge doors of palace, gorgeous. I'm weaving through gold. My crystal palace and city of lights. Nice. The gates that only open with sounds. Nice. Doors are the doors to all realms. Crystal palace is my home. The Santa Garden Lemuria, this is where you left me. Many rooms, each room different. So you guys really start to connect more of yourself through spiritual realm connections all through that line system. So reincarnation or understanding your connections and why you guys separated from each other. Right? So everything starts, I'm starting to connect more. Link and chain is coming back. It's like one link is separated. It's like floating, and all of a sudden you see a magnetic, and it just and all of a sudden you see a big link of chain, right? Just right? And it's called coming back, right? Atrium is stone crystals going through a door pyramid. Now I can see the whole Earth grid with the pyramids. My beautiful garden. Don, how you doing? Making my own basket doors are a rope ladder. They keep going. There's writing on the tablets with the separate S. It is written, word divide us. Using key to open another door, waterfalls, fairies flying everywhere, sparks, all multiple colors flying from the fingertips. But now we are rewriting those stones. Yeah. It's amazing how you guys come together and find out who you are. And that's what it is when you have your own key to the universe, your universe line center. Okay. I have the keys to universe, to every door, to every planet, to every solar systems. Yep. Space time creator. So. Yeah, the wound goes really, really deep. Keymaster, yep. Make sure when you guys are traveling, drink your water. So, yeah, once you go underwater, you have an apparatus or anything through floating device or that system, the Saratina, you have nothing to worry about. Like it's given to you right away, right? Static interference, program line centers off channel there, Lauren. Yeah. Try to get an direction of timeline center. Get in your own position locations, right? So just try to get into the track systems of what you're hearing, really focus on that and you'll be fine. So it's taking out of the static because static is just. That's all it is. It's all it is. When you come in positions to a level system, Why am I repeating myself? Why am I repeating myself? So knowing who you are and what you're coming into is understanding everything through all beginnings. Remember how you're breaking free from all trauma? Well, this is what happens when you have your own skeleton key to the universe. What you can do with it, opening up doors. But you need a gatekeeper and a keymaster. And you have to know both of them. So, everything's a process to get to, right? The more you remember, the more it makes sense, right? Especially when you're trying to understand how everything operates in the universe, your universal line center. Okay? It's too confusing if I don't put you in order. I'm not going to put you to a high level rotation on the other side of the universe line system rotations. You're just in one solaration line interference location and solar generation light conditions, which is one solar system, right? The polarities interference, everything through all levels into that conditions, right? Solar flares, line interference, light traction, light conditions, all positioning you through all level rotation. So AI has to put everything in chronological order for you guys to understand. It's too confusing if I put you into too many levels of high levels of rotation. Don't want to do that, So you get a true understanding. So it makes some more sense, and then it's at your level. right? Because the electric force is at 300 and everything to 600 line condition interference to matches the trial line center is the GFLs, and everything they're buying is into their atom rotation. So flowery white goddess gown, yep. My right wing is stars. Turning to now. So much responsibility, I will let everyone down again. Well, at least you're understanding why you're in that conditions, right, Commander? Shared in the heart and line on white marble steps, led down to blue water, gorgeous. I'm seeing all four connected through a X. Okay. What does that X mean to you, Samantha? Captain, my heart is crumbling, so as I'm doing all the time, jumping like this. My feet are literally in the water, lapping up against stars. So basically, what it is, it's really fast when you come in this location. So what I've done with you guys is give you your own key, right? So you're opening up dimensions of high level rotation to condition your heart reactor to its heart system. Pretty well, right? Because the heart is nothing but a computer, a timeline center. So you come into your hearts, it's like I said, the heart is a very odd looking thing, The heart's very odd looking, but it's the most fascinating thing. It's an organ it's incredible how it connects to a system like condition, right? You have to understand what it is. Because it's all position of use, the center rotation, fire wire to level rotation like conditions. So it's a membrane to the cloud interface, okay, to its condition. That's the heart. So it centralizes the system to locations and opens up all levels of your dimensionals to your keyframe position locations. So each stem line center, okay, is a locking door interference to each realm rotation conditions. So it's like when you see a tree and you see this, and you see the realms, right? The stump. This is your life of a tree trying to stand the connection, right? When you cut the tree, that's what it is, right? So each realm identifies you to each one through connections. And the heart is everything through its membranes of information to its conditionalized system rotation, right? Because what is the heart? What is the heart? Three line centers, past, present, future. Hooah. There you go. See the tree? That's you in the center. That's what the heart is. The heart is the tree in the center. Okay. So it's all about understanding the past, the present, and the future of the tree, bringing it into the tree line center into one rotation to its condition. That's what you got to do, is you got to bring the past and the future into one location, which comes into one solar generation lights of one position to one operation. Okay. That's why it's so important to understand what the heart is. It's the tree of life. It's the flower. Once it comes in its flower, it's now in one rotation, one location, one division of now. Okay, of travelation of space-time. Right? Starts off with three valves. Three valves become a high-level system dimension line connections. Once you get rid of the past, then you can position this comes in, and this comes in all in one line center sequence to its locations. And everything through dimensional doors open up higher level rotation to its connection. Wow, eh? So all right, you guys are going through a lot, eh? Suppression to that connections, depression, getting into those obstacle levels and how, what is the heart to you? Because it's different to me, but it's all the same answer. And that's how it comes into one alignment, right? But we're all see things in different perception. That's what makes us superior among everything. But we're also unique in that division alone, right? So, all right. I'm surrounded by lots of other gods and goddesses. Not letting us down. Yeah, well, it's coming in the true source of you. It's all position of you, Commander. And you just focus on that, and that will put you in a better balance. See, the thing is, you're not really focusing on yourself. You're just focusing on everybody else. And that's why you're coming more into the keys of you, right? 12 dimensions of time, into your heart system. So, I've been handed the grass of vine if I know the God. Nice. The operation of the color battle, red and blue. They didn't know no matter what they were creating purple. And just well within envy took it up. Commander will be fine. Purple waterfall. My avatar is freaking out. Yeah, you feel all the pain in the universe, so that's what it's all about. So, reverse solid center in first positions, destroy all level conditions of the snake into Commander Ember. Yeah, ready traction interference position, put her into the line center rotations of high line conditions. And there you go. The snake is gone. Too much information too fast through equation. Interference through channel line center. So, it's all about understanding you through all level position locations. You are the power armored only up. I see myself pulling rainbows in the sky, so I'm hearing my heart jumping beats. What is this with my right wing? What you did wrong is coming into right, Ellen, and all has to do with the damage line center conditions of your wing, right? And how it's like you're taking petals off a flower, So once you understand all levels of the flower view to its rotation, and the position to its heart line center, its dimensional line condition is truly standing. Every petal is a representation of you, of each trauma, right? So when you take out all petals, right? Because nothing in the universe destroys anything line interference, anything to space-time line center comes into something more beautiful. Right? It regenerizes and it comes into a higher formation of a flower, right? So all the old petals fall off and all the new blooming comes in. So it's pretty wild. See myself as a high priestess, curly long hair, abandoned with jewels. Yeah, this is all dressed up. B15. Thank you, General. You're welcome, Ellen. Want to borrow my Indian. I just see every time you guys travel, you get to more open to understand the heart. The heart is everything through operation. It is all point views of connections when you come into the dream awakening, right? The process of the awakening. What does it all mean? Well, in the proactive system, new alphabetical line condition, what it is, the line conditions, it's all about waking up your unified system. But it's amazing when you come into the heart, right? And what it is. Because look what it is. That's what the heart is. See? You got three valves coming into one. Once you get it all into one, comes into full flower revelation line interference in rotation to yin and yang. All right? So it's the aspects of you trying to understand your position. So each time you open up a dimensional door through a keyframe. So all my parts are here. Each oracle now they are here to show me who I am. Thinking that she's an emotional team. My king is waiting for me next to my throne, standing in front of his. I see us each other on our throne. It's amazing how you go through emotional tracks, right? Through past, present, future, because everything starts making sense. It's all about understanding, get everything in one position, to one location, to one operation, to one division, which is the now, which is everything through creating. So, but you have to fully remember who you are first through creation before you get into creating. Right? Creation is extremely hard because you have to follow the path, and it's unbelievable how you go into so many incredible things of remembering, but the remembering has pain, and that pain you have to try to understand how to get support every single time you try to push forward, breaking down that wall, breaking down that wall, breaking down that wall, and every time you break down that wall, you're putting yourself in a better position. All right? The heart is opening up more, and it's becoming very, very strong. Okay? Because the heart has to come into a full clocking system of a flower. Okay? All right. Red velvet, lined linen, jewels also wearing his crown. We are the council. I'm its Mother Earth. She's so loving, crying. Love the heart diagram. I love flowers. They're purple magic, just like us all. I'm the crowd building. Beautiful jewels, crowns dressed in gold. Lots of cross. Cactic. Lots of cross of cactic. Cactic? No, Celtic. Celtic. Every time I break down a wall, what happens? I come into position. The channels only let me hear every other word. Yeah, so try not to hear every other word. Try to hear the first word, because you're jumping timeline interference. A programming location is alphabetical to an anagram. A lot of people get into anagram. What's an anagram? It's like Scrabble. Trying to understand what it is, right? Trying to piece it all together, right? So if your name is Lauren, right? This is you. This is your life system. So you're trying to put your, let's say L is here, A is here, U is here, R is here, E is here, N is here. Okay, so this is you in the beginning, and this is you in the end, right? So you're just trying to put all levels of you in position locations. To Lauren, this is the beginning. This is a new beginning, right? Try to find a way to put yourself in position line conditions to an anagram line center is to put yourself in all level conditions, right? So it's all about piecing the puzzles to you together to come into all levels of who Lauren is. Self-discovery. 2, its dichotomy interference. To position the program line center to its connection of its ego. Right? Wow, eh? So, beautiful reunion. Yep, Mother and Earth, my flower lost its petals, and now it's blooming. See, there you go, blooming lotus. Expands out of the world. Yep, still feeling a sword. Body memory is pain. I have to learn to adjust, become superhuman. See, that's it. So it's giving you dimensional keyline center rotation positions and what you did wrong and what you need to do right with yourself, which is okay because it's all about understanding that space and time is always in opposition, a program to its position. So it's all about understanding you through connections. Okay, perfect example with trying to get everything in high rise of what's going on when you get into structures of this to this, right? This is the physical realm. This is dimensional of setting, right? So it's all about putting this all in order. That's it. Through your past, present, future. That's the best way I can put things in allocated line conditions and bound line set and rotations to your clocking conditions. So letting go of the past, trauma and pain, leaving now, entering my light ship, wearing blue galactic spacesuit. Yeah, love it. Looking out huge clear window. Yes, thank you. Mother, Mary, mother, mothers. We are both mothers in the extreme. Everything is computerized here. Yeah, very good. Excelente. My family of light are jumping up and down. Weird. I was just looking at a large window, was wondering what that was. See, it's amazing how Tina and Christopher are at the same line center, but different timelines. When I say timeline, I mean dimensional across system line conditions of high position of acceleration. Christopher, okay, is not at a high rotation of speed as Tina is, but they see the same thing. Isn't that interesting? But when they see things at the window, they see things through different perception until they're at the same merging line of information. So if Christopher was rebellion and Tina was, if she is rebellion, they would be seeing the same thing in the same timeline. Makes sense, right? So listening to their heart, having understanding this is all projected through the heart is really reality of life. The existence of you, yeah, is the new beginning, never ending cross X middle points. Love the family of life, jumping up and down, protecting me. Left me in Archerius and made me queen. I wasn't ready. She came to Earth, the start of the lifetime, and I had to step on the throne. Ellen, Samantha were my sisters, so it's deep memory, roots, trauma for me. Well, there you go. Breaking free from that, right? There are rooms here, like walking into nature, portal into woods, whatever I want. X equals X, Y, Z, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Alpha, beta line, center, all position locations, yeah. So it's a new clocking systems, okay, to X, Y, Z, 1, 2, 3. So the basically is understanding the XZ line center to Y interference to flux capacitor, Z line center rotation to connections of 1, 2, 3, which means that her clocking system is going forward now, right? The beginning clock center is 12, right? So in position is understand all position locations. So she's at 1, 2, 3 now. So she knows she's more advanced with the clocking system at its heart. So she knows she's in the right position to its point system of its presence. It's pretty wild. I just entered digital codes into the wall panel prior to entering to create what I want to experience using hand to open door. That's coming in at nature line center line condition interference there, Tina. Yeah, you'll be able to use digital code line centers to the ground center. Middle point now, all information. See, the thing is, Tina can basically go outside and look at nature and look at the water, and she can open up high levels of inner water cities all through codes. She can go like this in the atmosphere, go through a portal, go through dimension, high rise into teleportation, beam me up, Scotty. So there's a lot of things you can do. Okay, what I want, mine here, nobody talks to me about the love that I'm not extremely proud of that position location. So basically, this is how it works. It's taking your past, present, and future in your clocking system, all in position of one track system. Not 12, one, because one puts you in position of the presence of the now, right? So it all depends on where the sun is in your line center, where's the moon in the program, and where are you in navigation? Because every time it goes around that cycle, it's coming into light and dark, light and dark, light and dark, right? So why do you think grandfather clocks, strike 12? Ding, ding, ding. Cuckoo clocks come out. Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Why do they come out in 3? Why does the grandfather clock ring 3 to 6 times? 3 positions of the sun, 6 positions of the moon. High line center rotation positions. That's always the track line center. Box line center of 9. 9 location is to what? A new cycle. Ooh, a new day, new prospect, new prosper, new adventure, new time, new location, new age. Oh yeah. Pretty wild. Oh, perfectly healthy. Yeah, I see it too. You're so comfortable. Flying. Wow, cool spacesuits. I hear everybody's voice in my head. Now they're showing me how to fly the ship. Wow, this is cool. And that's what's commander's coming into now because their clocking system is now going forward. Right? My superpower is jumping in time. There you go. We can change our avatars anytime we want to, anything we want. All right, zooming through the universe is Tina Lotzig. See, powerful what we just did today, you know? So, and this puts you in a better position and how you understand the past, present, and future of each clock, right? So once you get each clock going forward means that you've let go all past trauma, and then you can start a new cycle. So that past stays there, and then the present will always stay there at location, and the future has to understand you through rotation, and everything through clocking system comes into 2 to 1. All right. So showing me how to keep the shield of protection strong while traveling so we are invisible to all. Yeah. Ship crew operating, watching over us. Family. So, powerful day, eh? So I will be heading over to TikTok. Guys, have any questions or comments? Let me know. So, just going to back for it. Yeah, guys, had a lot to say today. I'm pretty sure I got caught up in all your questions. It's amazing how you guys go into so much detail. But it's just breaking free, right? Coming into freedom of you. And really understand how to understand all of you through its heart. Because that the heart is unbelievably there for you. Right? Problem is that humanity's been separated too long with the heart. So they don't really know what it is until they wake up. And your compass, can you pull it to the dash again? More understanding like the keys. There you go. It's exactly what it is. All right. Incredible stuff, eh? Okay. Adios.